In today's video, we're just going to do a simple first impression of some new fall makeup that I found in Target. Hey everyone, this is Lisa. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Lisa Monique Beauty, where we cover all things beauty and lifestyle for the over 50 woman. So I am back in Florida, and I did want to say my thoughts and prayers are with everyone in the Florida Peninsula who had to evacuate or maybe have lost property, maybe lost a loved one, or still dealing with the aftermath of Hurricane Ian. I am actually in the Florida Panhandle. For those that aren't sure what that means, the Florida Peninsula is what you think of Florida, that goes down through Orlando all the way down to Miami. And then there's that skinny panhandle, like a frying pan. I'm at the far west of the Panhandle, and we were not affected by the hurricane at all, not even any rain. So we're fine in Florida, but definitely I'm praying for those in the peninsula, especially around Fort Myers and those surrounding areas. But I did go to the local Target yesterday just to see what kind of fall makeup there was out there. I bought a lot. I probably bought more than I can talk about in this one video. But one line that I was very intrigued with, and I purchased something, almost everything, or something of everything in that line, is the Morphe2 line. So I was really interested in that. I purchased the skin tint and a concealer, mascara, lip gloss, eyeshadow, and their kind of blush. Is it blush and lip, maybe? Their little stack. This is reasonably priced Morphe line. I think Morphe is reasonably priced makeup anyways. Some of their things I really like, some of the things I don't like, so it'll be interesting to see. I did have a hard time choosing a skin tint shade. I chose a hint of walnut. Everything looked really yellow. But of course, even in my one day outside with SPF on and a zinc 25% block, I already can see a little bit of color. And no, I was not sunbathing, it's just being outside. Okay, but let's look at this skin tint. It's got a dropper, which I'm not a fan of, but it just looks really yellow. Very watery, which means it's going to be very light and sheer. Now, the nice thing about light and sheer products are, even though they might be yellow or not quite your shade, your own skin shines through, so usually you can make them work. And I'm just using my fingers because it's so watery. And I think it works. I actually think it's a great shade for me. Maybe just a touch warm, but not anything that would make me think this is a terrible look on me. It's just very, very light coverage. My hyperpigmentation, of course, is still showing through because it is a sheer tint. It says it lasts for up to 16 hours, water resistant, sweat resistant, and transfer resistant. Hydrates skin for up to 12 hours, seals in moisture, nourishes dry skin. It's I can never say this word, non-comedogenic and vegan. Comedogenic, is that how you say it? Okay, I don't know. And it is buildable, so we'll see what happens. So sheer to medium coverage. I'm afraid of building it too much will make it look a little too yellow though. On the other side, I am going to put the concealer on first. It is their Hide and Peak concealer. And the shade I purchased is Peak of Sand. Let's see how this looks. That kind of looks like the shade of concealers. It's a little on the warmer side too. And actually, that's probably a really good color for me. So I'm going to see how it does covering up some of the hyperpigmentation first. Okay, well, it's a little more of a brightening color for me right now, but it's a good shade for me. This dot right here is the one that gets really dark really fast, within 10 minutes of any sort of sun on it. All right, I'm going to let that sit down for just a minute. Maybe I'll go back with a slight second coat here. I don't have any makeup on, but I use the Charlotte Tilbury eyeliner. And even though I take my makeup off at night, the eyeliner tends to stay on. So it does look like I have eyeliner on. Okay, I'm going to blend this out using my Stands Out sponge. Okay, that's a very nice finish. It's not glowy. It's not very matte. I mean, if you look at this side, which only has some concealer on, It actually seems to have the same finish as just my natural skin. It provided a definite tint as far as color. I'm just trying to think if it's giving enough coverage to be even worth. I'm not sure I need to change the tint, but it does even out things just a little bit. But let's try over the concealer, see what happens. Again, they say you can apply with a brush or a sponge, but usually when they're really watery, I usually like to use my fingers because I think that actually gives you the heaviest coverage. And when it's watery, I'm usually looking for more coverage than skin tints and serum foundations give alone. But if you don't have a lot of discoloration or anything like that, this might be the perfect amount of coverage, or you may even want to shear it out a little bit. Well, I think it's really pretty. I'm pleased with the color, and it actually goes pretty well with this color that I'm getting on my skin, being back in Florida. Okay, I didn't get any brow product from them. I did pick up the several of the Arches and Halos brow products. It's from Tanya Crooks, and then I got their 4-prong micro brow pen, and then a fine point, and then a clear natural hold brow gel. And I didn't get just a regular pencil because I have so many of those pencils. I decided I was going to try more of their liquid products. So let's see how they work. So the one thing about these pencils is they don't have a spoolie in them. And I'm trying to see if I have a spoolie. All right, I just have a little disposable mascara wand. Okay, I'm going to start with the 4-prong microblading. Looks like this. Oh, and I think I got charcoal for everything. So my brows grow kind of downwards. Well, that was pretty easy. Let's see what happens now that I'm trying to blend it out. I'm gonna get it down to the skin. Yeah, I think that looks good. Doesn't look too full. I don't even think I need to go in with that little pointy pen. So now I'm just going to take some of this clear brow gel. It's a very ultra fine brush. All right, brows are done. Next product that I am going to test out is going to be the cheek. I got Oh So Nude, they're little stackables. So it looks like it has kind of a clear gloss. Then a kind of cream blush there. Even lighter one. These might be too light, but the other shades were really pink, and I was not interested in going that pink. Ooh, and this is a Frost highlight that I probably will never use. Maybe I'm going to go down to the cream. I want to check out the cream. Okay, it feels very balmy. I feel like it's kind of lifting the foundation off. I would use this more as a lip gloss, maybe. Yeah, my hair's going to stick to that, so I'm not going to put it on. I'll go back with the powder. Well, that's pretty. I like the kind of subtle nude. If you're looking for, you're doing something more intense with your eyes or maybe your lips and you just want some color on your face, but not, not a plum or a burgundy or anything like that, or don't want it too orangey. This is really actually just a very natural nude color on me. Very, very nude. I did also get this glassified lip oil. So let's put this over. And this is in Extra Glaze. So it's just going to be a gloss. Feels like all of those lip oils or extra glosses. All right, last thing, let's try the eyes. This is a pretty palette. They had I think they had 4 different palettes. One with greens, maybe one with blues, one with pinks. And then I chose the neutral one for fall. So it's got 3 mattes around the edges. And then these two right here are shimmers. I'll start up here. I'll do the mattes first. But, oh, it's nice and creamy. I do like the formula. So there are the neutrals. Those are really pretty, extremely pigmented. Very creamy feeling, like I said. All right, now I'm going to start with the center shimmer. Put it across the top. Now that's a pretty bronze, coppery bronze. And then I'm going to take this one on the edge, more gold. There it is, up at the top. Can you see it? All right, I think I'm most impressed with the eyeshadow right now, but let's see how well it wears. So I'm just going to just do a standard look. Going to just start with the medium shade, put it over my entire lid. Go in with the darker shade in my outer third. Very smooth, very easy to blend. And then I don't really put light highlight shades under my brow, but I will today. So, just to see what it looks like. Put a little bit on the inner corner. Take a big fluffy brush and blend it all in. And this is where, if your shadow is not very pigmented, you tend to blend it all off. And I think this is the case. Yeah, I think out of this entire line, the eyeshadow is my favorite. Then I'm just going to put a pop of the gold right in the center. Oh, that's really pretty. And here's the thing is a lot of times, a lot of these shimmers or metallics don't apply well with just a shader brush. I just grabbed a shader brush. Usually you have to use your finger or something to get them that intense. These are super pigmented, super easy to use for that person that's not comfortable with building up a ton of shadows. Yeah, this is really pretty. Now, I don't have the gel eyeliner to test out. I did buy the L'Oreal Infallible 30-hour precision felt liner in a brown infallible grip. Oh, it's nice. It doesn't feel like overly wet. So I'm going to try just a line across the top. Let me put it on the magnification side because my vision is not as good. My lids are not as smooth and my hands are not as steady. Okay, I really like this. What is it called? 30-hour infallible grip. Because it is pigmented. With the felt tip, it doesn't feel as wet and goopy. So I really think it depends what you're looking for. But for someone like me, who if I have a really wet liner, I just tend to get it everywhere. It's really easy to control. And it's kind of matte. It's not shiny. Yeah, I like this liner. Now let's see what happens when I cross over and do the other eye. Oh, and then this eye, my open eye, it's harder to see up close. I think I have to turn off the magnification to do this eye. Okay, so I'll come back and give you a final thoughts on the foundation. Oh, I should put a little more concealer on under my eyes just to see if it does any brightening and how long lasting it is. Oh, mascara. I almost forget. So I started using eyelash serum again, which is great. And so sometimes I forget to put mascara on again because my lashes are getting longer and thicker again. I also use it on my brows and they are filling in a little bit. What I don't like is that I actually have more dark hair like around here, like right up here. I see myself growing darker hairs that I have to shave up underneath my eyes. It's just the price that you have to pay, right? Do you want your thicker lashes back and then have to shave unwanted hair from strange places, or you want thin lashes but no strange facial hair? And of course I don't put the serum, I don't even put it on my bottom lashes. I just put it on my top lashes, and I put it on the top part of my eyebrows. Okay, this mascara is just okay. It's not really thickening. It's not doing anything. It's got a rubber brush. We'll see how well it works as far as flaking and everything. It's called Wink and Wow Nourishing Mascara. So maybe it is conditioning. It's not bad, but I can tell if my lashes weren't already long and thick, it wouldn't do anything. Okay, this is it. This is almost nothing. So you know what? I'm going to, I can't, this is supposed to be my makeup for the day. So let me just see what else I bought. I bought something from Honest Beauty. I think it's kind of a similar shade. Let's test this out. Maybe I'll try that. This is called Rose Pink Cream Cheek and Lip Color. And it's in a really cute tin. And it's really heavy. It's got a good weight to it. But let's see if this shows up. They really just didn't have any darker colors. This was kind of they had like a corally, and then they had this rose pink, and that's it. Oh, but I can see this. It is another one like Tower Beauty, that kind of a little more sticky ones. So I'm going to have to powder because I don't like sticky stuff on my face. Okay, and you know, did I not buy any other lipsticks? Oh, I did buy another lipstick, so let me try this. This is the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink in shade 40 called Witty. This one is darker. I'll just put a little on my hand so you can see the color. It actually is very close to the outside. And before I finish this, I am going to just spray a setting spray. And I know for a lot of people with testing, first impressions, they're like, don't try anything, don't powder or do anything else. But I am going to, because I feel like this makeup isn't going to be as long lasting. And so normally I would use a setting spray. So I'm going to try the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray Set Makeup Extender. Ooh, kind of heavy spray. Okay, I will be back with a check-in and let you know how everything's doing. Okay, here's the makeup in natural light. It's been about, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour. That setting spray is kind of glossy. And so I put it on my hand. Can you kind of see? I don't know if you can see, but it was really glossy. So I did have to powder it down with some of my MAC blot powder right here because it was too dewy for what I like. Maybe that was a summer look, but not in the fall. But anyways, yeah, I'm really liking the colors now. I think it looks very natural, and let's see how it lasts throughout the day. Okay, so this is a final look, not a final look. Well, it's probably going to be my final look today. This is at the 6-hour mark, and I'm running errands, and I think it's actually held up really well. The eyeliner actually is not that dark. I think the blush and the foundation still has nice lightweight coverage. So, and the eyeshadow still looks good. So what I am not that thrilled with is that cheek color. I just didn't think they had a pigmented one or shades enough for my skin tones. But the foundation is really in a nice lightweight coverage. Now, when I did spray it with the L'Oreal Infallible spray, I mean, that was kind of glowy. So I have powdered it. But that is the only thing that I've done since this morning when I initially filmed. So I am very happy with the Morphe2 products, which are available at Target. So I'm going to finish up the video here because I'm actually traveling again tomorrow. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.